Hello again, everybody. First of all, thank you for watching this video and being part of my channel. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so yet, please hit the subscribe button, which is going to be down in that corner right down there. I would greatly appreciate any support that you can give me, even if it's just a simple like and follow. I greatly appreciate all of that, and I couldn't do this without you guys. So, if you've been following my channel for at least a year, you might have noticed that a couple of the products that I've had on here have been from Piboshi, much like this guy. If off the top of my head, I can only think of two wallets that I reviewed for them, and I think that's actually it. I could be wrong. So, much like the other two, I did receive this product at a deep discount for the purpose of posting this review on my social media channels. And even though I received some products for free, at a discount or some sort of promotion, whatever it might be, I still try to be as unbiased as possible. I'm still going to be, if I don't like the product, I'm going to be honest. I'll definitely let the company know before I post it. However, I'm not going to let getting a free product be like, hey, this is the best leather notebook pocket journal that you're ever going to find. So I'm still going to be, like I said, unbiased, give you the facts, and give you my thoughts. So since I've got that out of the way and all that legal stuff, since I got the product at a discount, I have to disclose it. Let's dive into this. So I've had the opportunity to use this for about a week, and unfortunately, I've also been stuck at home working, given the stuff that's going on with the coronavirus. My work has shut its doors for the time being, but we're still working from home and we're still working with people. So I haven't been able to use it as much as I would like. However, I still think I can give it a pretty thorough review just because I really like stationery and this is a stationery product. So here we go. So this is made entirely out of high quality Crazy Horse leather. It's also sewn by hand with high strength polyester threads. I almost said threads. That would have been funny. But Piboshi advertises that this method of manufacturing is stronger than doing so by machine, as it provides you with a strong and durable pocket journal that will hold up over time. So there's not much on the outside. You can see that there's a pen loop there. I'll get that out. Not much on the back either. So all the good stuff's going to be on the inside. So you can see Piboshi does include a notebook with it. It is a standard pocket notebook size. Here's a knockoff field book. I need to get the actual field notes, but I'll get there eventually. So on the left side, you can see that there's two credit card slots. My complaint with this right off the bat is that they double layer the leather. I really can't talk this morning, and I've even had my coffee, so this is funny. They've double layered the leather just to add the extra leather to do the pockets here. One thing that I want to note that would make it thinner is if you did something like the Flint Leather Company pocket journal. You can see it's just a single stack of leather, and then they cut credit card slots into the large pocket that's already there. And this has a large pocket that's already there. So it's just my personal preference. I think this would probably be a little bit stronger because then you're not actually cutting into the leather. However, it just makes it thicker. So be mindful of that if this is something that you want to purchase. So the pockets are also quite a bit thicker than, or quite a bit larger in terms of length than a credit card or a business card. So I'm primarily using these for work, so I don't often carry credit cards with me. So there's a number for the Colorado Crisis Line, so share that number if you know someone who's feeling suicidal or really needs someone to talk to. But there's a bit of resistance getting it in there, just because it's like a suede back on the leather that you can see here, and that's going to be present on the back of these pockets. So the downside is it's harder to get in, but once you get it in there, it's stuck. Or not stuck, but it's going to stay. So you can see it's quite a bit larger. This is just a little bit smaller than the average credit card. I'm not going to put my credit card on camera, so But like I said, I'm not always using credit cards, but if that is what your style, I was able to fit 3 or 4 in here before it got to be too thick and difficult to close. So, and also I would worry that it would pull it at the seams for the thread. So since we've got through the credit card size slots, there is another large pocket here. This is big enough to use for an extra pocket notebook. Putting that upside down because my phone number's on the front page and I don't want my phone number getting out. So you can do that. It is pretty thick if you do that, just given that it's already thick in the first place. But it will close. It will carry like that. If you like carrying 2 notebooks, that might be the way for you. Let me get that's my phone book that I use for work, and I don't want my clients' phone numbers getting out either. That would be a bad life choice. So the right side of this is just simply a pocket for just the journal. Not really much else going to be there. It's not as long as the other side, so I would like it if it was a little bit longer. I just think it would hold it a bit more securely and a little bit better in place. But, not my product, not my design. So I think it's also easier to get it in like this just because there's less resistance as you're going through. So the pocket journal is actually, what am I trying to say? Sorry, I lost my words there. Just a standard size pocket journal. It's made with a thick cardstock like cover. I think this is actually craft paper, and it's decent quality paper. So you can see here some of the pens I tested. I was not nearly as thorough as I am on some other notebooks because the notebook itself is not the focus of this review. But you can see I tried some roller balls, ballpoints, gel pens, markers, and some fountain pens. If you go to the back, the paper held up really well. You can see some very slight ghosting from most of the ink. And that's the only problem. Markers just don't hold up well on paper in the first place, so no surprise there. I've already mentioned that the back of the leather is some suede. Let me pull this out so you can get a better look at it. And that's going to help with the grip on the paper products and the credit cards, and it's going to keep things there. I've already mentioned the pen loop. Piboshi did include a pen that I thought I lost, but it's sitting right here. So when I first took it out, it's a decent looking pen, kind of cheap construction. But when I first took it out, I wanted to see what refill it had. And there's a little plastic insert right here that just fell right out. And I couldn't find it again. It actually rolled under my dishwasher. So that's unfortunate. But now the pen doesn't stay in there. So I haven't been able to use this pen to try it out. Again, it's not the focus of the review, so I'm not too worried about it. And it's what I do. I review pens, so I have a ton of pens. So with the pocket journal in there, let me get this back in there. Closed, this measures about 4.5 inches or 10.5 centimeters wide. And then it's about 6 3/8 inches or 16 centimeters tall. And it's about 0.5 inches thick or about 15 millimeters with just one notebook. So if I were to open it up again, it's about 8 3/8 or 21.2 centimeters long. And obviously everything else stays the same except for the thickness because it's cut in like a third or half or 2/3, I guess if you're measuring this side. It's about 113 grams or just shy of 4 ounces. So it's quite bulky in the pockets. This is just my other pocket journal. And you can see it's a little bit shorter at the top. It's also a little bit thinner. So just keep that into consideration when you're purchasing this pocket journal. This one also has a pen loop, which is a great addition that you don't always see. My only complaint really seems to be about the size of this pocket journal. It's a bit large for my pockets in terms of thickness and height. And if you're carrying other things, like, sometimes I have a knife with me, my phone, keys, wallet. If you were to combine your wallet with this, it would definitely help out a lot. But carrying everything else, it's pretty bulky. So I might want to carry it in a separate pocket, backpack or bag, something like that. So this comes in at about $20, which I think is a great price for a leather pocket journal. It's got a 2-week warranty, so if you don't like it within that window, just let them know and they'll issue a full refund. But yeah, I think it's a decent pocket journal. I do also I'm working with Piboshi right now on getting a 50% off code for my readers or my viewers if you're watching on YouTube. So hit me up on any of my social media channels or my email, which is posted on my website, if you're interested in that coupon code and I'll send that over to you. I don't have it yet at this recording, but by the time I get this all up and everything, I might have it for you. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all next time.